Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be doing my spoiler-free review of The Lost Patient by Alex Michaelides. And so I'm a little bit late to this train. I think this book came out early in 2019 or late 2018. But I finally jumped on this bandwagon. I was a little bit skeptical because this book has had so much praise and I was just worried that it was just overhyped up in my mind, that it wouldn't live up to the expectations, but nevertheless, I was proven wrong and this book was amazing. It deserves all of the awards and praise that it has gotten. So basically, a general premise of this book is that it follows this psychotherapist who's made it his goal to interview and help this one patient who 7 years prior murdered her husband out of the blue and since then has not spoken. So he has made it his goal to get her to talk, essentially, and it kind of takes off from there. But I think that's basically, in terms of the premise, I think that's really all you need to go into this. I think, especially with these thrillers, the less that you know, the better. I think you just really need to immerse yourself in this book. But I really love this. This is a solid thriller read. I thought it was very well executed. The plot twist in here was really, really good. And overall, like, I was really pleasantly surprised by this. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it was really good. So what I really liked about this book is that it jumps around from kind of different perspectives. So we do get kind of diary entries from Alicia, who is the one that murdered her husband. So you kind of get diary entries of her, what's leading up to that murder, and like her thought process and what's going on in her mind, which I really enjoyed. And then we get Theo's perspective, who is the one who is trying to interview her and just kind of see what's going on, which I really liked. And so while this is going on, we get the diary entries that are slowly progressing into what's leading towards that night, and then we also get Theo's perspective as he's kind of unraveling as it's going on. So the two kind of narratives are kind of running co-parallel with each other, which I felt was really good. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I was able to kind of figure out what the big twist would be, but I was like, I feel like this could be a possibility. And even when I was like, oh my god, I guessed it right, I was like, oh my god, like, that is crazy. I really felt the plot twist was just amazing. Like, it was very well executed, and the lead up to it was amazing because you're just like left like shocked. And I think like that's how you know it's a good thriller, when you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. And the writing in here is very interesting. Like, it's very I want to say lyrical at times. There's like some very deep quotes in here, which you wouldn't expect from this kind of thriller. But it was definitely interesting reading from both of the characters because they're very unreliable, and just as people I felt like they weren't very likable, but it worked tremendously well with this book. The only reason why I didn't give it 5 stars is because I did feel like the kind of like half and 3/4 of the book were a little bit slow, but all those like information that you're getting and all those narratives are necessary to that lead up to the big reveal at the end. And oh my goodness, like, I felt like it was a little bit dry at those parts, but the information that you get from those areas were necessary in order to kind of build up to that big reveal. So I thought it was really well done. This has definitely become one of my favorite like psychological thrillers. Like I said, it was very well done. It was very interesting. I thought it was just overall a really good book. I haven't read thrillers in a really long time, so it was a good kind of introduction back into this genre, and I feel like this one is a really good one to kind of kickstart you and a good introduction into this kind of genre, because it's not like scary, it's just kind of like your mind is like trying to piece together all these different narratives, and they may not be like truthful, which I really enjoyed. So overall, like I said, this book deserved all the praise that I've heard about it. It's just really stands out, and it's not that big of a commitment in terms of page count, so it's definitely a good one. If you're interested in trying this genre, I highly recommend you start out with this one. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments below if you've read this book and what you thought about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.